Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Ayana. I like to post videos on makeup, fashion hauls, beauty hauls. I also like to post videos on making snacks and treats. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel, ring that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I post a new video. If you want to see how I created this look today, make sure to keep on watching. We're going to start off by applying my two favorite eye primers. The first one is the e.l.f. Putty Primer, and I'm going to apply that onto my left eyelid. On my right side, I'm going in with Fenty Beauty, and this is the Pro Filter Eye Primer. The Fenty Beauty is a little more sticky. e.l.f. one, on the other hand, feels like there's almost nothing on my lid, but at the same time, it helps, cover up. It is tinted, and the other one blends out clear. Now I'm going to go into my favorite palette. This is the Jaclyn Hill palette, and it's honestly one of my favorite ones. I love all of the shades in here. I'm actually just gonna go for a simple cut crease look. Start off with these little strips right here. These are the line and define eye tape that e.l.f. has, and these will help you a lot, especially if you're someone who struggles with winged liners. And they're definitely gentle, so they don't hurt when you pull them off. I'd recommend these rather than doing tape. I'm gonna start off by using this mustard shade, and I'm gonna put that on the top of my lid, just like that. Now I'm going to take the shade that's next to it right here and apply it to the same areas. Going in and taking this darker brown, I'm going to focus that in the same areas, but towards the bottom, so it's closer to my crease. Now I'm going to go back in and take this shade right here, and I'm just going to go on top. It helps diffuse the colors as well. So you can see now it's nicely blended. Still looks crazy, but don't worry. Using the Wet n Wild concealer. This is a super light shade for me, so I figured it'd be perfect for cutting the crease. This one is in the shade Light Neutral, and I'm going to take that in at my lid, but I'm also going to go a little higher than I normally would. And then once you get to the end, you want to swoop it up like that. I'm going to take some translucent powder and apply that on my lid to create a lighter base. Taking the brown shade, I'm going to focus this towards the bottom right here, just like that. I'm going to use this shade to create a wing and drag it to where I want my wing. So right about there is where I desire the length. And then I'm going to take the front part and drag it almost to the front of my eye. I'm going to make it to where it's super thin, just like that. I ended up just taking that darker brown and just turning that whole part just a dark brown, and then I cleaned it up a little bit with some concealer. But overall, I think this looks really good. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye, and then I will be right back. The other eye is done. I look a little crazy right now, but it's time for some lashes. My favorite mascara is actually the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I don't find that my lashes clump with this one, and it definitely gives them a lot of length as well. My favorite lashes of all time have to be these right here. These are Kiss lashes, and this is in the style 11. I love these because they look natural, but they also give you like a flirty look. Just makes your eyes look overall happy, if that makes sense. I like to use the Kiss adhesive glue. It's super easy to use. You just take the little wand and you put a small amount, whichever amount you want to use. I don't put that much of this one on there since it does dry fast. I just blow on it a little bit. So you want to take your eyelash and put it directly in the middle, and then after you take each side and just pull it to where it reaches the end of your eyes. And then I like to take my tweezers and I press down like this so that it gets on there and it secures. I took a makeup wipe to the bottom of my eyes. I'm using these e.l.f. makeup remover cream. So now what I usually do, I go on with the Urban Skin RX. This is a clear and even tone clarifying glycolic pad. This actually helps control oil. My face isn't oily but still works for dry skin. It helps with the appearance of blemishes, and it also brightens your skin tone. And to be honest, after using this, my skin feels so much better and just brighter overall. I want to do this 1 to 2 times daily. After that, I kind of just let it sit for a while and I let it dry, or I just grab something and just, dry my face a little bit. The thing I do is I go in with this serum right here, The Ordinary. It contains hyaluronic acid. It helps revive your skin, especially if you have a lot of patches. I like to follow up the Urban RX with this one because I feel like both of them together truly, work in improving the overall appearance of your skin. This specific serum also does have vitamin B5 that hydrates and heals damaged skin, stabilizing and promoting stronger tissue. So it helps with the growing of new skin, especially like when you have blemishes like this. It definitely helps heal them a lot quicker. You kind of just want to let that sit and really soak into your face for a little bit, and then once you're all done, you follow up with a moisturizer. I'm going to be using this one here. This is the brand Drunk Elephant, and this is the Protini Polypeptide Cream. I usually use the First Aid Beauty moisturizer, but for some reason I had it and I don't know where I placed it. But this one is also one of my favorites. You honestly don't even need a lot. I put like 2 little dots, and this is enough for your entire face. I ordered a set of Drunk Elephant from Sephora for the VIB and Rogue sale that was going on. When I put this on, I feel like my face is like intact. It's firm, but it's not like I can't move it. Like I can obviously still move it, but it definitely helps me like feel like my whole face is intact, if that makes sense. I'm applying my favorite primer. This is the Benefit Porefessional, and I love this primer so much because it gets into my pores and it definitely disguises the appearance of blemishes. I especially love this one for my nose because my nose is the worst. This is the Estee Lauder foundation, and I get it in the shade Tawny. I really love this one because it's not fully full coverage. Lately I've been into the dewy look because since my face is so dry, I directly apply it onto my hand. I also am really loving this Anastasia hydrating oil, and I add a couple drops of that onto my foundation, and it overall improves my skin. I feel like this combination just revives my whole face. I am gonna go ahead and apply some concealer onto my under eyes and my forehead, also the bridge of my nose, into my chin area. The concealer I'm going in with is the Dermablend Cover Careful Coverage Concealer in the shade 30N, and I'm just going to blend it out with my beauty blender. And at the moment, I really love this beauty blender. It's one from Wet n Wild. It's under $4 and it blends amazingly. Recommend this one over the Real Technique sponge. I'm going to take Laura Mercier 8 powder, translucent powder, and I'm going to apply that onto my under eyes, and I'm gonna really tap that in there. So now I'm gonna go into contouring. My favorite contour stick is this one by Pure. This is in the shade medium dark. I go ahead and apply a small amount, and then I put some on top as well. Okay, and then now I'm just gonna blend out this contour. So I really like this foundation stick as a contour because it's super easy to blend, and honestly this is like the perfect shade for my skin tone. I already look so chiseled, and it doesn't look harsh either. Like it's on my face, but it's not like boom, you know what I mean? Like it blends so perfectly and so evenly, and I like just using like this small little brush like that to blend everything together. To set my contour, I go in with the e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer. I just get a small amount and just like, first I tap it onto the areas like this so that I can evenly distribute the amount of product that's on there. And then I go in, blend that together. I'm going to go into some blush, and the blush I'm going to be using is my favorite one from, it has my fingerprints all over it, is my favorite one from e.l.f. This is the Primer Infused Blush. This is in the shade Always Rosy. I love this because it fits my skin tone very nicely, but not only that, it lasts all day. Same with the bronzer. It lasts for hours. Pick up some more of that Laura Mercier powder, and I'm going to take this powder and apply it here to help create that chiseled look. So while I have this kind of setting, I'm going to get into my eyebrow. My favorite eyebrow pencil is the Wet n Wild retractable brown pencil. I lightly apply this to the front of my brow, just like that. And then I like to start off with the top and drag that down. This is in the shade medium brown, and then I lightly apply this to the front of my brow as well, but then I take the other end and exfoliate. And once I'm happy with my brow, I go in with this tinted brow mascara from NYX in the shade Brunette. I went ahead and applied some eyeshadow to my lower lash line and also some mascara. And now it's time to put highlight on my cheekbones. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder. This is in the shade Golden Flower Crown. I like to, put a lot on my cheekbones, a small amount on top of my eyebrows, on my nose, and then maybe like a tad down here, just a little bit. Now it's time for my lips. I'm gonna go ahead and align my lip. I really love NYX lips liners. This one's in the shade Sandstorm. I also really like the Sandstorm suede lipstick. I like to overdraw my lips just a little bit to where it's not noticeable. And then I'm going in with my favorite I just ruined it. No! This is the NARS Satin Lipstick, and this is in the shade Rosecliff. And it's like a pinky, creamy shade. To top this off, I love going in with the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. I don't typically wear glosses, but this is my favorite gloss. It's so stunning. Okay, now it's time to set my face. I love this one here. This is the Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. It smells amazing. The mist feels so amazing as well. This one I believe was $16. I got this one at Ulta. If you haven't tried this yet, I highly recommend trying this one. The last product I want to talk about is this one right here. This is Body Shimmer and it's from Pretty Vulgar. I love this because it's extremely easy to use and it gives you that perfectly glowing skin. I typically just have a brush, like any brush like this, and spritz it directly on there. And then I directly apply this onto my skin. You just work this into your skin and then look at that, you're like glowing. But by far that is one of my favorite products to do, especially when I'm going out, because it just gives you like an extra bang, you just look like glowy. So this is the completed look. Before you leave, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to ring that notification bell so that you're notified every time I post a new video. Stay safe out there. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you so much.